Obama campaign advisor and spokesman Robert Gibbs is here with me at the XL Center. Here you are in enemy territory, Robert. Thank you for joining us. Aren't you? Don't you have to admit that you were caught off guard by the selection of Governor Palin? Nobody. Well, I didn't expect it. Did you guys?
Not necessarily. I thought they were leaning toward some of the other names that we'd seen and heard in the press. But who they choose is certainly their business, and they think they've got a good pick, and we think we've got a good pick.
What do you make of their latest commercial? The Republicans are running an ad today showing a comparison between the executive experience of Governor Palin against the legislative experience, if you will, of Barack Obama in the U.S. Senate, and they make it sound favorable to Governor Palin.
Well, I think the ad obviously is ridiculous. I think if they're looking for executive experience on that side of the aisle, maybe she should run for president and John McCain can be her vice president. But look, it's a silly comparison. Barack Obama has worked both in the state Senate and the U.S. Senate across party lines to get things done that matter in real people's lives. That's what he's done, and that's what he'll do as president of the United States.
Well, they're clearly trying to poach voters from the Democratic side. They're going after sort of classic Norma Ray people, working women, hardworking women who need union protection, perhaps, who would like to be in a union, who are not, women who want minimum wage increases, women who need health care, child care, the works. And yet Republicans have selected a woman, a working woman, a professional woman, the governor of Alaska, to poach those votes from your party. How do you keep them from doing it?
Well, I think we have to tell them the truth about their record. 19 times John McCain voted against raising the minimum wage. John McCain supports tax breaks for companies that ship those very jobs that Norma Ray was trying to protect overseas and gives them a tax break for doing it. We need to tell people that we need to create jobs here in this country, in a new economy and new sectors like green jobs that can create jobs and reduce our dependence on foreign oil. I think if we tell people about the issues, something you didn't hear about last night at this convention and you probably won't hear again tonight, but if we talk to them about how do we get this economy moving, I feel pretty confident about how this election will turn out.
Well, why don't you talk right now? I got a half a minute here. Talk to the woman up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, who wanted Hillary Clinton to be the nominee of the Democratic Party, is still upset about that politically, not emotionally, upset politically, doesn't like what happened. And she or her husband or both of them are thinking about voting for McCain. What are you saying to them?
Well, here's what I would say to them. I'd say two things. First of all, I'd say that the candidate that they most wanted to be the Democratic nominee is now supporting Barack Obama. And secondly, I would tell them, do you think we can afford 4 more years of what we've had for the last 8? Can we afford 4 more years of this economy going backwards, health care that's not affordable, education that's not up to the standards that we expect, relationships in the world that aren't as strong as they need to be? Or is it time for a change in Barack Obama? I think if they look at the records of these two candidates and the direction that they want to take this country, that they'll come to the conclusion that many have, that Barack Obama and Joe Biden are best poised to lead this country in a different direction. And then I'd send Joe
Robert
Biden.
Gibbs, appearing to.
And then, Chris, you know what I'd do? I'd send Joe Biden, who's from Scranton, over to their house to sit on their front porch and tell them those same things.
What did you think of Joe Biden inviting Joe Lieberman down in the Senate gym to have a little tussle with him? Do you think that's metaphoric or real?
I think it's real. I got to tell you, I was ashamed to listen to Joe Lieberman last night, not because he picked a different presidential candidate. That's certainly within his prerogative. But boy, Chris, he went out in front of millions of Americans as he's giving a speech about being politically cynical and just made things up about Barack Obama, saying he hadn't worked across party lines when Joe Lieberman knows better. Look, I'd say this to Joe Lieberman: if you don't have enough good things to say about your candidate, don't make up things about the other candidate.